Hey Leos, it's Sunny, and this is your weekly for the week of February 1st, 2016. Hopefully all my Leos can have an awesome week this week. Keep in mind that these are just general readings, and I may not talk about your situation or get to whatever it is that you're dealing with in this video. However, if you do want to see if we can mesh, my website is always below. It should be up really soon, so just keep checking out on my website, okay? What can I say? I don't know what else I can say, so let's get to your reading. I do see that many of you, like when it comes to a certain relationship, something is going to be over, because I kept seeing the number 2 and then I saw the number 9, and with the energy I felt like there was a bit of separation, like you kind of really didn't want it, but I'm picking up that like majority of you know that there's a separation coming between you and another party. I do feel like you and this person, there's history there and you've known each other for like more than a year, but I'm just seeing that like it's just the same cycle between you and this person. Yeah. I will tell you this. You guys, like the best way for you guys to like really gain success is to really focus on stability. Like ask yourself, is this person going to bring stability in my life? Is this person even stable to even bring me stability that I need? Am I stable enough to like really be there for somebody else? Like you guys have to ask yourself these questions this week. I'm also seeing that this is going to be a really good time for you to focus on your finances. I do feel like many of you, like you are going to have to be selfish when it comes to your energy and what you're putting your energy into, because many of you, like you are just, maybe you're overspending. I feel like you're doing too many things at once, or something is going into too many places. So do be careful of your finances this week as well. But I do see that there is going to be a lesson learned when it comes to someone who's like either they're being cold with you or you're being cold with them. I feel like there's going to be a break within relationships or things that you really wanted to blossom. Okay, please take this time to focus on your foundation. Like I said earlier, I do see that many of you, like you're moving, or maybe you're waiting to sign a lease. I do feel like many of you, like there's newness within the home. Maybe you're gaining a new job. Maybe your landlord is doing new rules. Maybe increase within the rent. I also feel like there's going to be increase within something. But I feel like you're going to have to do something on your own when it comes to maybe chores, or like maybe getting something done around the house or at work. You may feel as if like you're doing things all by yourself, and this is going to allow for you to gain discipline and honestly more self-independence, and this is going to also help you understand like who's really there for you. I do see that many of you, like you are going to understand that like you're on your own in some aspects of your life. Okay, please be careful of any arguments, because I feel like that is really going to happen, or like you're rushing into things. If you are like finding yourself like just rushing maybe into relationships, or maybe rushing to get into a home, I do feel like you are going to have to be patient. Many of you, like you are receiving really awesome things, but I do feel like if you rush, then it's going to like backfire on you, to be honest. So please don't rush into anything. I do feel like this week is going to be it's going to like release a lot of things that's really not needed within your life, to be honest. And many of you, like you may start to see like the light at the end of the tunnel, and you may start to get like really happy when things are coming your way. But just be careful of like your ego, like either wanting more, or like your ego is just like rushing for things to happen. Okay, because many of you, like you are getting some things that you want. I do see that also this is going to be a really good time for you to do your research and for you to learn really important things. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of truth when it comes to an argument, or when it comes to like something that's been hidden for a very long time. And I'm picking up that this is going to be involved relationships. So maybe you're discovering why your partner has been distant, okay? Or maybe maybe your girlfriend or your boyfriend is discovering that you're cheating. It honestly just depends upon what's going on. But I do feel that many of you, like, you're moving in a right path, and this is causing like great growth for many of you. But you are just gonna have to be able to control your ego and to make a lot of sacrifices. I do see some sacrifices when it comes to finances. Maybe you need to save more money. Maybe just budget your money. I do see that many of you, like, you need to learn discipline and routine when it comes to constant flow of something. The fuck? Sorry, I thought my phone was ringing. Sorry. So I guess that was a sign, like my phone was like a sign saying, yeah. So many of you, like, maybe like you can set up a routine where every time you get paid, you put like $25 in your savings account. Like, I was thinking about doing that today, and my rising is in Leo, so maybe many of you need to do that, okay? But I do see that honestly this is going to be a really good week to like allow for things to just like get out the way, stop holding on to shit, and just let stuff be what it is. Like, just let it be what it is, all right? Because the more you hold on to it doesn't mean it's going to be good for you. But important messages that you guys will understand for this week, or that you guys need to understand. First three cards on the top for Leos. Important messages for Leos for the week of February 1st, 2016. I do feel like, oh my god, there's someone in your life that you've done stuff with. Maybe this was like a relationship. Maybe you had sex with this person. But I'm picking up that like this person is being like blocked out of your life now. Power. You must understand that you have more power than you think. And that's funny because I kept seeing a controller, but I really didn't want to talk about it. I need to start talking about what I see more, to be honest. But yeah. So understand that you are in control of yourself and you cannot control anyone else. Believe it or not, this is actually the strength card. The typical tarot deck. So this is a representation of you guys, all right? Because you are the Leo, you are the lion. So please understand your power, understand your worth, understand that you must be Leo the lion. You must be that. But I also feel like with this, like, you need to learn wisdom. Okay, the angels were, where my phone was like, yep. You need to learn wisdom, okay? Learn from your experiences and move forward the best way that you can. I do feel like many of you, like, you are ignoring something. Like, you're ignoring the wiser side of yourself, and honestly, you shouldn't do that. Trapped in fear. Don't be afraid of change. Don't think the worst. Okay, I do feel like many of you, like, you are just placing yourself in weird illusions, and it's just like you really don't know what to do anymore. I do feel like many of you, like, you're just thinking too much, and like things are just getting on your nerves. You must learn to separate your emotions and just like learn to calm down a little bit more, okay? Tying into the argument that I talked about earlier, because many of you, like, you may snap. Love begins. Okay, so I do feel like many of you, like, you may find love this week, but I'm picking up that this is going to be with new people. And this is going to be with someone who you really don't have any baggage with. Yeah, I'm picking up that, like, this is going to be someone who you meet. I feel like you're going to meet this person outdoors. Okay? And I'm picking up that this is going to be really, really random. And you're going to meet this person in a location or maybe a store that, like, you've never really been in before. So that's really interesting, yeah. That's really, really interesting. But let's see. My Leo's dealing with Virgos this week. First card on the top. Leo's dealing with Virgos. So you may have a power struggle with the Virgo. I do see that, like, you and this person, like, you may not see eye to eye. Yeah, it's like lies, and like someone is just being really, really stubborn, and a lot of trust issues, and like you guys aren't really paying attention to each other, and it's just like you're just seeing what you want to see. Please learn to listen to each other, okay? Leo's dealing with an Aries. All right, I do feel like many of you, like, that you may find new love with an Aries. This would be their sun, the moon, and or the rising. Or you may find that, like, you are still thinking about this person. You're still holding on to this person. This person may be kind of distancing themselves from you. If this is a new Virgo, sorry, if this is a new Aries, then you may find yourself obsessing about this person. But I feel like this is someone who you've known. Okay. You may be karmically connected with an Aries, but I'm picking up that like either you or this person is being distant now. Leo's dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, so learn to compromise with each other. I am picking up on false hope or fakeness, I hate to say. Yeah, like someone's ego is like really getting in the way. I do feel like a lot of emotions are just like, yeah. But yeah, learn to like really compromise with each other. I do feel like you guys will get somewhere if you guys like really listen to each other. Leo's dealing with a Gemini. Alright, so you may feel really, like, you may find that this Gemini is willing to help you out. But I'm picking up that, like, you really don't feel secure with this Gemini. Like, it's like they keep going back and forth. One minute they're cool, the next, like, they aren't. I do feel like proper communication will be really, really good for you and this person. Leo's dealing with a Libra. Okay, 2 cards want to pop out. Okay, so honestly, I do see that like each card is basically telling you guys to either let them go or to honestly like compromise and to really consider what's going on. You need to understand if this person is going to be in your life long term. Okay, I do feel like you need to be patient with the Libra. Like really understand where each other is coming from. Do be careful of greediness, I will say, but I do feel like you guys are just going to have to like find a balance with whatever it is that you're doing this week. So hopefully you guys can really enjoy yourself this week and just understand your platform, understand like stability. That's really the main thing for you guys. Enjoy yourself this week and I'll see you next week. Bye.